Heart's Flame, a life-changing lesson. Introduction. What if pleasing everyone is draining your soul's fire? I'm Vera Lane, and this isn't just a tale of awakening. It's a wake-up call to why your heart feels empty despite doing everything right. Inspired by Heart's Flame by Saria Holt. This story of a trapped dreamer and a quiet sage will grip your spirit, weave suspense, and unveil a truth to reclaim your life. It's not about others' approval, it's about your truth. Plus, you'll sharpen your English through vivid, transformative ideas. So, grab a notebook, let this tale kindle your courage, because your soul's light awaits. Ready to break free? Let's dive in. The story. In a peaceful hamlet nestled among rolling hills and babbling streams, lived a young man named Torin. From childhood, he was taught one unwavering rule: follow others' wishes, heed their advice, and you'll be loved. Torin bore this like a sacred oath. When his family urged him to tend orchards, he tended, though his hands itched to sketch the clouds. When elders pressed him to master village tasks, he obeyed, silencing the stories he wove in his mind. When neighbors said, "Work hard, don't waste time dreaming," he stifled his visions. The village praised him. Torin's so obedient, they'd say. He never resists. Outwardly, Torin nodded. Inwardly, he felt like a hollow gourd, echoing with nothing. As years passed, the void grew heavier. At night, under a straw roof, Torin murmured, "I've followed every rule. Why do I feel so lost? Why isn't my life mine?" By dawn, he'd mask his pain and comply again. One twilight, after grueling hours in the orchards, his friend Kale visited. Bold and untamed, Kale was often scorned for his defiance. "Torin," he said, "you're always yielding to them. Don't you ever tire of it?" Torin sighed. "If I don't, they'll shun me. I can't face that." Kale's gaze was fierce yet kind. "No, Torin. The true trap is betraying your own heart." His words burned, stirring Torin's soul. The turning point. Sleep fled that night. Kale's voice echoed. The true trap is betraying your own heart. At dawn, Torin made a choice. He trekked to the forest's edge, where a reclusive elder was said to guide those lost in their own lives. His pulse raced as he knocked on the elder's weathered door. An old man with silver eyes and a calm presence answered. Torin poured out his heart. "Wise one, I've lived to please everyone, family, village, all. Yet I'm hollow, like a shell. What's wrong with me?" The elder listened, then handed Torin a chipped stone cup. "Go to the creek," he said. "Fill it and return." Puzzled, Torin obeyed. He scooped water from the gurgling creek, but as he walked back, it trickled through a crack in the cup. By the time he reached the elder, only a few drops remained. "I'm sorry," Torin whispered, ashamed. "The cup is broken. It won't hold water." The elder's smile was warm but firm. "Exactly, lad. This cup is your soul. You fill it with others' expectations, but your truth leaks out. No matter how much you pour in, it'll never be enough until you fill it with what's yours." Climax. Torin's breath hitched. "But if I live for myself, won't they call me selfish? Won't I lose their respect?" The elder's gaze was steady. "What's heavier, Torin? Their scorn or the weight of silencing your soul every day?" The words struck like a storm. Torin's chest tightened, tears rising. He saw it now. Years of burying his sketches, his stories, his essence, all to gain approval. He'd been his own captor. Resolution. That night, Torin dug beneath his bed, finding a dusty box. Inside were charcoal, sticks, and tattered parchment, relics of his boyhood passion. Under the moonlight, he sketched hills, streams, the chipped cup. Each line felt like air flooding his lungs. Tears fell, but so did joy. For the first time, he felt alive. Days turned to weeks. Torin still worked the orchards, aided his family. But he sketched every evening. Whispers spread. Some sneered. A farmer scribbling pictures? Others muttered, "He's gone astray." The jabs hurt, but Torin recalled the elder's words. What's heavier, their scorn or silencing your soul? He chose his soul. Then something shifted. Villagers began lingering over his sketches, captivated by their depth. A merchant from a nearby town offered to display them. Soon, Torrens' art spread beyond the hamlet. People journeyed to see the farmer who drew with his heart. Yet the true gift wasn't fame, it was wholeness. Torren no longer felt hollow. He honored his duties but lived for his truth. One evening, as children gathered around, Torren shared the tale of the chipped cup. "If you live only for others, your soul will always leak," he said. "Fill it with your truth, and it will overflow." The children listened, eyes wide. Even critical elders nodded, touched by his wisdom. Years later, Torren's name shone not just as a farmer or artist, but as a beacon of authenticity. Villagers said, "He taught us more than farming or art. He taught us to live true." Call to action. The climax strikes. Torren's journey is yours. You're not empty. You're pouring your soul into others' molds. The suspense of his struggle mirrors your own. Will you break free or stay bound? The resolution lands. Embrace your truth today. Sketch one line. Tell one story. Take one step toward you. Your soul's flame awaits. Share this with someone trapped in expectations. Comment, "I ignite my truth." And visit heartsflame.life for tips to live authentically and a 20% off code on gear that inspires. I'm Vera Lane. Let's set your soul ablaze.